You're listening to Headspin by Aslan's Place, bite-sized episodes where Dr. Paul L. Cox and Jeff Stow help you understand biblical concepts that may seem confusing but can be understood with the proper foundation.
What is the difference between a dimension and a realm?
Okay, so that is a very simple question that has a very complex answer.
I
So
love
are
it.
you ready, Jeff?
No, but let's plunge forward anyway.
Okay, many years ago, probably somewhere around 2011, uh, I started feeling something with my hands. I go like this, and I could feel something, and it was pressure. And the Lord started teaching us about doors and gates. And so, can we start there and then we'll progress to your question? Will that be okay?
That'd be great.
Okay, so if you go to the Bible, which is always a very helpful book, and you go to Isaiah 45, and in Isaiah 45, you have very interesting passage. Thus says the Lord to his anointed, to Cyrus, whose right hand I have held. That's verse 1. To subdue nations before him and to loose the armor of kings. And then here's the key phrase: to open before him the double doors, so that the gates will not be shut. I will go before you and make the crooked places straight. I will break in pieces the gates of bronze. Actually, that's the word door. Incidentally, you should very often look to see what the original um, Hebrew translation is of the word, not necessarily what people have said it is. So it's actually to break in pieces the doors of bronze. So what happened, Jeff, is I could feel something and I realized that it was a gate. And uh, we go back to 2010 when I was with a friend in Canada. He had been suffering from Crohn's disease for a very, very long time.
Mhm.
And we had prayed for him, and he was part of a very well-known church in Canada, and they had prayed for him, and he just was not getting better. And we were together in a meeting, and the power of God fell on us. And when I say the power of God fell on us, we were all on the floor under the power of God. And all of a sudden, I took my hand and I went to his stomach and I said, Lord, close all doors that need to be closed. And I thought, I don't know why I said that. But when I said that, he was instantly healed.
Wow.
And I thought, okay, we may be onto something here. So I have these insights. So
You,
we that it was 2010, 2011. We started uh, investigating gates and doors, and it, I talk about this now so easily, but it was not easy to start understanding. So the bottom line came to be that a gate is an entrance into a dimension. And I came across a book, The Fabric of the Cosmos by Brian Greene, where he actually talks about gates and gates, and he calls them dimensional gates. And he also has done a YouTube um, presentation where he actually shows these gates. And of course, he's in the area of physics and mathematics. So he says, you go into this gate and you enter into a dimension. Well, the Lord showed us that you go to a gate and then you go into a dimension, and then it's like there's a corridor, and then on either side of the corridor are doors, and these doors go into kingdoms, and it appears that these kingdoms go on forever and ever. So what's amazing about this is that there are doors and gates everywhere tied to the physical body. So actually, you can go to an atom, you can go to an electron, you can go to a neutron, you go to a proton, and the proton There's a gate and there's doors.
I look forward to hearing more about this on the next episode.
Okay.
Headspin is hosted by Jeff Stow and produced by Aslan's Place Ministry. For more information on Aslan's Place, visit aslansplace.com.